How to set up your Lurching Vampire prop from Spirit Halloween. Your parts list is as follows: head, hands, and clothing, upper, center, and bottom pole, brown support poles, base with pole attached, feet 3 each, weighted foot 1 each, and 6-volt 2-amp DC adapter. Insert 3 feet labeled A into the bottom of the module. Then, insert the weighted foot onto the back of the module, matching B to B. Be sure all feet are flush with the module. Also be sure that the 2 regular feet with Velcro are on the sides of the module. The foot without Velcro should be facing toward the front. You will notice an activation toggle switch on the module. Set the activation toggle switch to your liking. If you don't plan on using the adapter, which is included, insert 4 fresh AA batteries into the battery compartment. If you're not using batteries, go ahead and insert the adapter into the adapter jack on the module. If you'd like to use the foot pad, which is sold separately, insert the jack on the foot pad to the space on the base labeled foot pad. Insert the lower pole into the receptacle on the module, matching C to C. Snap lock the center pole into the lower pole, matching D to D. Attach the ends labeled E on the brown support poles to the ends labeled E on the center pole. Attach support poles with wire to the upper support poles, matching F to F. If not already connected, snap lock the upper pole labeled G to the vampire torso. Then, snap lock the upper pole to the center pole, matching G to G. Connect the cable labeled H coming from the vampire torso to the corresponding space on the base, also labeled H. Then, connect the wire hook coming from the vampire to the loop on the weighted foot. Connect the Velcro on the clothing to the corresponding Velcro strips on the side feet and weighted back foot. Finally, adjust the hood and clothes as desired, and your setup is now complete. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to ask me in the comments. Thank you, and happy haunting. Your parts list is as follows: legs with feet, chest piece, metal pole with plastic hooks,